Welcome back to my channel, Trey No Sports. I am Trey, your TSC Warrior. Thursday Night Football at 8:15. We have the Broncos at Saints. Have the Broncos winning because they take advantage of the Saints dealing with their injuries with Rashid Shaheed out and Chris Olave. It's going to be a big loss for them. We're going to move on to Sunday football at 9:30 a.m. in London. We have the New England Patriots versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars over the Patriots. I have the Jaguars winning because they, they need this game. They've been on a losing streak. They haven't won since they played the Colts. And the Jaguars desperately need this win. Next up, we have the Seattle Seahawks versus Mr. Errol's Atlanta Falcons. Give me the Falcons over the Seahawks. The Seahawks have not been looking good lately, and the Falcons have been balling lately, winning their last games. And the Falcons' offense has been looking good. Drake London looking like a top five receiver. Bijan Robinson balling. I expect the Falcons to have a big game in this game with their defense. Up next, we have the Titans at Bills. Give me the Bills by 30 points. I expect Josh Allen to have a big game in this game. The Titans defense is bottom against the pass and the run. Next up, we have the Bengals at Browns. Give me the Bengals in this game by a blowout, 34-16. The Browns are a dumpster fire right now. Deshaun Watson is looking like trash. He be looking like he can't see the defense when he throws the ball, and it either be a pick or a fumble when he throws the ball or tries to throw it when he's taking a sack or making a risky throw. Next up, we have the Texans at Packers. Give me the Packers in a close game, 23-21. The Packers have receivers all over their offense, and it's going to be a tough task for the Texans cornerbacks to stay on all of them. Romeo Doubs, Dontavian Wicks, Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, Tucker Kraft, Emmanuel Wilson. Continue with Sunday. Next, we have the Miami Dolphins and Indianapolis Colts. The Colts will win this game by 7 points. I have a win this game because they'll have two explosive plays to beat the Dolphins, one from their running back and one for their receiver. At 1 o'clock, we have the Detroit Lions at Minnesota Vikings. Give you the Lions by 8 points, 28-20, to give the Vikings their first loss. The Lions will have one trick play that will fool the Minnesota Vikings, doing their flea flicker to Sam Laporta, and it will fool the Vikings defense. Next up, we have the Philadelphia Eagles at New York Giants at 1 o'clock p.m. Saquon Barkley will have a big game in his return to New York because he will want revenge for the Giants trading him away. Next up, we have the Raiders at Rams. Give me the Rams over the Raiders. The Rams have the better offense in this game, and the Raiders do not have a quarterback. That's a big impact in this game for the team that doesn't have a quarterback. Next up, we have the Panthers at Commanders. My Commanders versus Brian's Panthers. Give me my Commanders by 40 points over Brian's Panthers. Jaden Daniels will have 3 touchdowns in this game. The Panthers' defense is not that good. I expect Jayden Daniels to have a big game in this game. Terry McLaurin to have 2 or 3 touchdowns. Next up, we have the Chiefs at 49ers. Give me the Chiefs by 6 points, 30-23. The Chiefs have owned this matchup since the Super Bowl matchups they played the 49ers. And the 49ers have had no answers for the Chiefs. They've always choked whenever they played them. They've had the lead and they blew it. And I think that this is one of the games where they have the lead and they find some way to blow the lead. Up next, we have the Jets at Steelers. Give me the Steelers over the Jets' Uncle Robert Steelers to beat the Jets by 7 points. The Steelers have a good enough firepower on their defense to beat the Jets. I have Devontae Adams getting a touchdown in this game, but I mean, I don't think it's enough to beat the Steelers. And Russell Wilson make his debut. I think it's a huge difference for the Steelers offense. Monday Night Football at 8:15 p.m. We have the Baltimore Ravens at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Give me the Ravens, Patrick's Ravens over the Buccaneers by 10, 33-23. I just believe that the Ravens' rushing attack will be too much for the Buccaneers defense to deal with, especially with Derrick Henry being the leading rusher in the NFL in rushing yards, touchdowns, and he's a hard guy to tackle. Even if you try to tackle him, he will stiff arm those Buccaneers defenders to the turf. Next up, we have the Cardinals and Chargers at 9 p.m. Give me the Chargers by 3, 27-24. The Cardinals, they're missing one of their best receivers, Marvin Harrison Jr., and I think it will be a big impact on this game. I expect the Chargers to make this game close because their defense is not that good, and the Cardinals, they're a competitive team. They do not make games a blowout anymore. They play competitive against teams now, so I expect this game to be a battle of field goals towards the end. Whichever team makes the field goal will win. And that's it for my picks. Now let's see what happens. Thank you for watching.